Alright, hi guys. So this is the cow eye, and first thing is you want to look for external structures. So the first thing you can see is this right here, which is the optic nerve that connects to the brain. And then you have the cornea, and then you have the sclera, which is the white part of the eye. And then you have muscle and fat. So the first thing you want to do is you want to trim the excess fat away from the sclera. So as mentioned in the safety video, you want to lift up the fat here. Insert your scissors and then Alright, so this is what you want it to look like. It's pretty bare. I got rid of all the muscle around it. And you can see the optic nerve right here pretty clearly. So the next step you want to do is you're going to take your scalpel and we're going to cut it in half. So this is the front of the eye. We're going to cut it like this. And you want to be careful because there's liquid inside and it might squirt, so make sure you're covering your mouth and everyone's wearing their goggles. So here we go. Also be careful when you're cutting it because it's kind of tricky. Oh, there it goes. And then we're gonna take the scissors and cut around. Alright, so as far as structures on the back of the eyeball, this little tissue you have here is the retina. It's kind of destroyed, but that is it. And then the place where it gathers, as you can kind of see how it's like all gathering right here. And if you look at the back, that's where the optic nerve is. So it all gathers around the optic nerve. And then the front of the eye. Oh. Okay, so I need to cut it. This is gonna be really hard to do. Cause you want to cut like in this chamber right here. There you go. Okay, so then you want to cut around the cornea, just behind it. And you gotta be really careful because it's pretty tricky.
I think you cut into it.
Yes, I cut into it there.
How are we doing over here?
Oh, so there's the cornea. And you can't really see through it anymore. Well, you can kind of see through it. And then this is what's behind the cornea.
So what does the cornea do?
Protects the internals. And then you have the iris, which is the blackish circle, which helps contract the, no wait, the iris is the inside, right? The hole, or the pupil's the hole.
No, what iris is that?
Okay, so this is the iris, and the hole in the middle is the pupil, and then the iris either contracts or expands to control the amount of light that is allowed to pass through the eye back into the retina. What? And then, oh, there goes the lens, which is kind of like wait, like this little hard stuff, which it shouldn't really be this hard, but since it's dead. And attached to it is the ciliary body, which is what changes the shape of the lens to bend the light in different ways. And then, and as I said before, the retina, and which leads out to the optic nerve. Oh, and then cows have this like colorful tissue back here, which is the tatum lucidum, and it's what allows them to see in the night. But in humans, it's black, and we can't really see in that. And that's the eye.